I just want to check in with everyone first before we get into this incredible experiment on this mysterious ceramic piece. Is everyone feeling like we are where we should be, beyond where you thought we'd be?
Each of these summers that we spend working together, we have a plan. Right, good intentions.
Like Mike Tyson says, everybody's got a plan until I hit them in the mouth.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, the ranch has hit you in the mouth a couple times, right?
Yes.
Well, tonight we saw this incredible ceramic piece. Fans around the world, like me, had to guess what it all meant, and now we've really seen much more of this experiment, how it's behaved, and the fact that it just kept boiling, would not settle down in the liquid nitrogen. Like, what does that mean?
And to be clear, it boils until the little piece of ceramic that we put in the liquid nitrogen hits the same temperature as the liquid nitrogen, right?
Exactly right. That's exactly right. It's called thermal equilibrium.
Okay.
The ceramic is still boiling in the liquid nitrogen.
That just makes no sense to me at all.
It does to me if it's like a space shuttle tile.
Our ceramic is still going.
I'm beginning to wonder whether this is ever going to stop boiling. You know, I think we had two ideas come to mind as we watched that nitrogen boiling off. You know, one of them is there must be a lot of heat trapped in there. The other, which I found really interesting, is that somehow this material may be pulling energy out of the environment to continually feed that boiling process.
Yeah, where was the heat coming from? That's the question.
Right.
So, because we had not heated this piece up, it had been at room temperature.
Have you ever seen a piece of ceramic behave in this way?
I have not.
I've used liquid nitrogen to chill ceramics so I can break them and look at them in a scanning electron microscope, and it doesn't normally take that long.
And the fact that it just kept boiling, would not settle down in the liquid nitrogen, like, what does that mean? What else would do that? You've mentioned space shuttle tiles, like...
Well, if you had the space shuttle tile under a blowtorch or in a heater, a furnace, and you pull it out and it's glowing red hot, then you take that glowing hot cube and you put it in liquid nitrogen, it would take a long time for it to boil down because all that heat that's trapped inside of it has to dissipate. And that's what suggested to me that if this material were similar to that, then it may have a similar property.
Amazing. You know, this so-called Meissner effect that you mentioned, fascinating. I want to learn more about it, though, because tonight we saw even more from this experiment, and I want to get your thoughts on this.
We're excited about it, and I got to tell you, I love the general public getting to see it. It's a education.
Absolutely.
in high-tech ideas, and I think this is great.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Awesome.
Here we go.
It did jump a little. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it did drift.
It did drift.
When I set
Yes,
it down,
it
it
did.
drifted to the side.
Let's try it again.
All right, here we go. It did it again.
It did it again.
See it?
Yes.
You see it? That is the Meissner effect.
Yes.
The fact that it seemed to levitate away from the magnetic field suggests potentially that it could be superconducting.
Fantastic.
Could you kind of walk me through that, why this is so significant?
The Meissner effect. What it does when it becomes superconducting, it writes whatever the magnetic field is around it and says, this is my normal environment and where I want to live.
Got it.
So if I brought a magnet this way, it would push it that way. Or if I put a magnet under it, it would rise up, right? So we boil this thing down in the Petri dish, and it never completely cooled off to, what is liquid nitrogen? 97 Kelvin? But whatever the temperature is for liquid nitrogen, it's really cold. Really, really, really cold.
That I get.
And since it never completely got down to full temperature, when we placed it in an external magnetic field, what we did see was that there was enough movement to overcome the magnetic field.
This is the notion of the superconductor, right? If you had something like this, you would have energy that would be so incredibly efficient, it would change how we do what we do now as a society, really.
Yeah, keep in mind that the superconductor doesn't create the energy. It's a conduit for the energy. It allows you to transfer it. But our current conduits, wires, right? They are very inefficient. They heat up and they lose a lot of the power. But superconductors don't do that. So that's how a superconducting maglev train would work. You would put superconducting rails under the train, and you'd have magnets on the train, and then the train would just levitate all the time, and it wouldn't have any friction, right?
Got it.
Whatever this ceramic is, it's something special, and we need to understand it.
That's just awesome. That's awesome.